There is a quiet ache you cannot quite explain. Not sadness exactly, not loneliness, not really. More like a thread that has come loose. A sense that you're reaching for something you cannot see and cannot name. And yet you know, somewhere deep down, that you have not lost touch with it. You're not ungrateful, you're not lost or failing at your own life. Something in you is simply longing for a connection you once knew. For those of us who feel deeply, there is a part of us that remembers being held by something greater, a closeness to the divine, to our own soul, to the quiet presence that once felt near. And when the noise of the world grows loud enough, when the days fill with doing and rushing and holding it all, that thread can grow faint until one day you notice how far away it feels. This is not a sign that you have done something wrong. It is the ache of a soul that knows what closeness feels like and can tell when the line has gone quiet. The very fact that you feel the difference, that you feel the distance, means some part of you still remembers that nearness and is searching gently to find it again. Perhaps life pulled you into survival for a while. Perhaps you were so busy carrying everything that you slowly lost the thread of your own inner world. It was never a failure. It is simply what happens to tender souls who give so much of themselves to the outer world that they lose touch with the quiet within. Sometimes this longing is older than this life. Your soul remembers a communion it has once known before, a belonging to something vast and luminous, and it carries the faint memory of home. And sometimes the sense of disconnection is simply the soul asking to be remembered again, ready to be gently reconnected. Your disconnection was never a fault. It is a soul that has wandered a little far from its own center, quietly longing to find its way back home. Here is something you may wish to try on the days that nameless distance rises. Rest a hand over your heart. Grow still for a moment. And instead of trying to figure out what is missing, whisper to yourself gently, I am ready to feel connected again. Then simply breathe and let yourself be met. You're not forcing anything. You're opening the door and letting the thread find its way back to you. You are allowed to feel connected again, to come home to yourself, to be held by something greater in your own time, in your own way. And you do not have to find your way back all alone. In my years of healing work, I have seen how much more gently the thread is rewoven when there is something steady to help you feel connected again. The support I have watched help so many find their way home is the disc that carries the energy of Melchizedek, made to restore your connection to your higher self and to the greater presence you have been longing for. It holds a gentle field around you as you remember softly that you were never truly cut off, only a little far from home. If something in you has been longing for that kind of reconnection, I have shared more about it and where to find it on my blog at annamerkabahealing.com. Your disconnection was never a flaw. It was the ache of a soul that remembers closeness, quietly reaching to feel it once more. And the very fact that you feel the longing at all means the way back has already begun to open. You were never really truly cut off. You have only been finding your way home. I'm sending you lots of love and high vibrations. I'm Anna Merkaba, and this is Awakening Alchemy.